It's week 3 of the National Football League, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. It's the Commanders and the Bengals on Monday night.
Welcome back, guys, to I'm Horrible at Madden. And we got prime time, baby. We got prime time. Looks like I'm getting ball first.
The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory.
Okay, it's a little chuggish, but not terrible.
Pretty nice work on the return. The Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their fifth-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on some other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Gun. Now the first carry for Zach Moss.
Okay.
He edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Let's see.
Talk about this Washington defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple of touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 1 now. Well, this defense for the Commanders is much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, I think that it is, because anytime you can tell.
Get there. Yeah. You know what that calls for.
And the Bengals need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Oh, damn it!
That's what I get for showboating.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
That's what I get.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So the Commanders make their way out on offense for the first time here. And it's the rookie Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick, leading the way.
And a good start out of the gate. 2 games played, teams at 1-1. And he's played about as well as you expect a rookie quarterback to play. But what's been emphasized on the team and by the head coach, everyone else, raise your level around him and help this young man along.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Eckler going to get it again on second down.
You're not getting through, buddy.
So we get maybe a yard to the 37. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's going to have the first down and then some. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
Oh, that was a good play. That was
a catch and run. 33 yards. So they'll come up in
Bengals
territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler.
Come on, dude. You're not.
25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. It's Eckler again. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
I don't know why this chugs like that.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now.
Don't be a penalty on me.
He's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield.
Damn it.
Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
Good.
Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, his second touchdown on the season. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
I got no words. I got no words.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Give me
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive.
like
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. You talk about this Washington defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
Held them well under 200 yards of total offense. In today's NFL, that's a feat to be proud of.
Oh my God, I got sick. God.
He will go down. That's
I'm not.
Payne with a sack that time. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and it just locked people down.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
Okay, end of the first.
After one,
gotta get some points.
Game 7-6. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals
get
with
some
the
points
football here, as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And
that
Chase
first,
will
buddy.
pick up a Bengals 1st down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30. That one goes for 8 yards. The Bengals at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
To about the 26 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no
Dagger.
comeback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Oh.
That is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And he is going to have
There we go, Hig.
1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Come on.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here we go. They'll go up the middle here with Moss.
Oh, come on.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards.
I hate how he does that. Oh, let's see if we can trick him.
2nd and 4. Here we go. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
Yep.
Take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Zach Moss with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bengals have
there we go.
regained the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
All right.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick
No more
this one
showboating.
away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Come on, guys. We got this.
To throw is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Jahan Dotson. And the Commanders are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him.
That was a good play by them.
For you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him.
So got ball at half.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back, Zach Moss, headed onto the field. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating him up right now. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Over the middle, he finds
Good job, Higgs.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Burrow hooking up with Higgins.
Now let's get a good run.
Down. Here's a give to Moss out of the shotgun. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple.
Are you guys trying to blitz?
Down.
Yep.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And
He got caught up. He got caught up.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
That's C spot.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now Burrow. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in.
4 and 8. Okay.
And now it's 4th down.
I can get it. I can get it.
Here we go. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I know I could get it.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Here we go. Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And Burrow going to throw again. This pass complete to Higgins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Oh my God.
Oh, hit as he throws.
I don't know what I was.
Complete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just
I was definitely trying to get.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
Okay, nice.
Set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Chase. Hold on to the ball.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jamar Chase from 6 yards away. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
All right.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Commanders back out late in this 1st half. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. On the screen, this is Eckler. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Daniels looking to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle.
Nope.
And Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Yeah, he's timeout.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Throwing now is Daniels. This one caught by Crowder. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They're throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
And this one is right through. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17.
That's fine.
So
That's fine.
Begin that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll have
I'm looking
time
at
for
Chase.
That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Looking deep here for Chase. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we send you, no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
They're at medium. Let's stop their medium passes.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been in
let's get this one.
form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. They started on the ground with Eckler. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard.
That's what I want to do.
To the 22.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
There we go.
5, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
Let's give them a little blitz. This might be bad, but
yards here to pick up the 1st down.
who cares?
That's complete as he goes right back to Crowder.
But he doesn't have it.
Oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Love that dude on TikTok.
Jones on the return.
There
Call
ain't
that a
no.
punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Oh, God.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Burrow will throw. Got a man open. It's Chase.
Come on. Oh, I hate it. The control's going nuts.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention.
Bobby Wagner, multiple times an All-Pro, in there to drop him for a loss.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield. So they're trying to
was not paying attention. That's on me.
But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block. I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back.
That was on me.
But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Give me verticals.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass.
Why do you...
And that's nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
I might have to punt.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Commanders preparing for their next possession. And our game's
if I can get them to punt.
Here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Yes.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
They're definitely going to pass it.
Quite a ways. Now Daniels. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut him up back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
Hell yeah, dude.
Safety, you give the football up as
what?
Well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. On the return is Jones. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They were losers to Kansas City a week ago, but they are out in front right now. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Moss. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe
inches.
Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Nah.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now it's Burrow. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll run out of the gun with Moss. Knifes his way forward.
Should have took that pocket. There was a pocket open.
Second down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 32-yard line. Moss on the give up the middle.
Should have went down the middle.
Materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And it's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Coming up here,
we can get the first.
To pick up the first. Here we go. Third down, here's a run by Moss.
Told ya. Come on. There's first.
They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go.
That's to Chase.
Spike it.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase. His second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
I need this win.
Extra point by McPherson.
That game against Kansas City was...
12-point advantage. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out comes Washington's
My biggest thing is don't let them get the
that last touchdown we just saw.
2-minute warning.
Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. To the air goes Daniels. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Whoa.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He may go. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful.
Okay, Pratt.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more
So
first down
Hicks
to help
gonna...
soak this one away. Here's Burrow.
Should be a touch.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Washington offense going back to work. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. McPherson on for the point after. And that will bump the lead up to 26. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Whew.
Now a hit and a loose football. Out there setting ready for this next drive.
Someone just got rocked.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Here we go. On the give, this is Moore. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here we go. They'll drop to throw. He will find his man Chase complete.
I'll get a signature, man.
Get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this
That's
secondary.
good.
A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling this team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
Did I throw?
So for the Bengals, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will hit the road.
No interceptions. Nice.
The Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.
I did have Chase for a little bit. But I kind of used everyone. Pancake. Only he got the sack. Interception. I believe he scored. What about rushing? Okay. 2 touchdowns. All right, let's see who our next person is. That was a good game. I needed a game like that. All right. Auto upgrade. Not the best out when it comes to that. Looks like we got the Panthers. Game of the week. How'd they get game of Who'd they lose to? How bad did you guys lose to the Bills? Am I able to see that? If I go here. League. Yeah. Got 3. So let's see. New England lost. Let's see. We're looking at. So it's Thursday, Sunday. Wait. You lost to the Cowboys? Oh, I got it. Got it. They're in a prime time slot. Makes sense. God, that's what. Okay. But I do want to see the standings. Like, Niners, Chiefs. Okay, so Jags are gonna be. No. We don't have Jags. We have Panthers. But still, Panthers are still gonna be tough. We should be able to beat them. Okay, I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry. But I will see you guys in the next episode when we face the Panthers. Hopefully we win that game. I'll see you guys there.